You think
Okay,
you
Collie.
think you made Hove? Why don't you make another Hove?
Yeah, make another one.
Hove 2.
Spoilers. He
You
Ah.
made
didn't.
another one yet.
Spoilers. He never made another Hove.
Nerd Soul.
Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, coming with another wonderful episode of That's Right, Beats Vibes Life, special Corona timeline edition coming to you. Not only myself and the amazing, awesome co-host, but we have two extra people coming with us. So first, I will introduce my basic normal co-host, who is a philanthropist, a loved by many, people's champ, producer extraordinaire, Arckatron.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's me, Arcatron, in the place to be on the MIC, which is right there. What up, y'all?
And we also have a MC, master of ceremony, master of all musical ceremonies, Beast Vibes Life contributor, hip hop historian, and top-notch Googler, Oslo.
I didn't know if it was me yet. I was saying, when is the other shoe going to drop? It's me.
And lastly, but not least, we have a conspiracy P, if you will.
Oh wow!
Rapper extraordinaire, beat maker extraordinaire, and also not a bad passenger for a road trip. Parker Lewiz.
Hey, what it do, folks?
So, guys, these are the people that are usually in the chat sometimes, going back and forth, and we're just gonna kick it. We have one album to talk about today because I believe Arckatron said, let's see how it aged. And the album we're talking about today is the amazing Hova, Jay-Z, Kingdom Come.
Great Hova.
Your boy.
Your boy,
Young. Show 'em what you got.
Young.
Oh man, there's
4 H's every time. There's 4 H's on the front of Young every time he said it. Young.
Young. Yeah.
And what is it? 30 is the new 20? That was on this album.
30 is the new 20.
30 is the new 20.
So hot still.
You know what I'm saying? 30 is the new 20.
Real.
All right, I'll start the review of this album because we're gonna keep it loose on the review of this album. We're looking back on it, seeing how we feel years and years after the album. I'll start this off with saying that one thing that I thought was particularly funny about this album was the song Trouble. That just came off as funny to me. Because he's talking about cheating and stuff. So just in hindsight, listening to that now,
song is about? I'm super.
Well, some of it is about cheating.
I mean, we're gonna take 2 lines. That's what we're gonna make of that song.
Yo, man,
some of it is about.
Yo, is that Freeze, baby? Is that Jay-Z, baby? Yo, Free, call in.
Yo, that
I ain't got no
so
Texas.
bad.
I turned 18.
That Free line is so bad, yo.
Yeah, that Free line is it's a tough.
Not
line.
saying there's anything wrong with Free, just saying
there's
nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with Free.
Damn.
If you go to the cookies and you get a cookie jar or something, if you get a cookie out of the cookie jar and you don't take the jar, then you ain't Hove or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly how the line goes now.
What?
Something about cookies. Something about like if you take a cookie out of the cookie jar and if you gotta leave the cookie jar there, it's something like that.
I don't. Okay. All right. How do you want to proceed? Like,
It's like a Rockefeller Brady Bunch.
Like, you want to you got any questions for each one of us, what we thought about it or whatever?
What stood out to you about this album? I guess we'll, any of you guys jump in, or I'll start it off with PL. What jumps out to you about this album, listening to it after, 10, how long, 10, 15, something like that?
15, I think.
Yeah, like 15 years, something like that. However long.
14.
14.
I think it's 2006.
All right.
Arckatron, check me. I think it's 2006. No.
It's 2006. 14 years.
Okay.
1-4.
Okay. Yeah, man. Conspiracy P again. I think that's his best album. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Wait. What is it?
Don't lose me, dog.
Repeat it again.
Please don't confuse me with dog. I'm different. All right, go ahead.
It's the Jay-Z album with the least amount of skips.
All right, break it down.
Okay, break it down.
The only song that gets skipped is the Usher track. That Hollywood joint, the Beyonce, that's their best collaborative track. That's the best joint they have together.
On a Jay-Z album, you're saying? Because I was crazy in love before all that stuff.
Word.
That joint banging, son.
Crazy in Love isn't bad.
Drunken Love, son.
That too. I ain't hear that song either, but yeah, that too. We throw that in there too. Before
No, I think Hollywood is their best collaboration.
That's how it goes.
The only skip is the Usher track.
So the only skip is the Usher joint, which is what track is that?
Number 9.
So
for me, that's where the album turns. For me, and that's where I turn it off.
So all right, so Dig a Hole isn't a skip for you?
Wow.
No, I'm just saying, like, after, like, as soon as I hear anything comes on, the mood of the album literally switches. And I wasn't ready for it back then. I still ain't ready for it now. Wasn't ready for it yesterday and last week. I don't like anything is like the one like, whoa, what how did we get here?
My bad, Joe.
My
bad. My notes are in a different place. I got to grab them.
All right, word.
You got notes.
I'm sorry.
While he gets his notes, I will say the funny thing is, showing what you got doesn't bother me like it did back then. Like,
I remember
back then. I could not stand it. Now I'm like, all right. Like, I mean, I don't love the song, but I don't like really, really hate it like I used to. Like,
gotta leave the flutes on them, Guru.
gotta put your hands on
What's
the
this? We talking about show me what you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Yeah,
like when I first heard it,
it don't get on me like
I
it
hated
used to.
that song.
Yeah. It's fine. I just feel like whatever Just Blaze did to the drums needed to stop. It was.
I want to say the guy.
Oh, the kind of like
the whole way through.
What is that?
Is that Mark Henry playing through?
What's the guy from 1500 and Nothing? He played.
No,
drums.
that's not. No. That's not.
Well,
right.
some live drum. I forget where he's from, but
I think Blaze played the drums. He played drums on the album.
It wasn't him because I saw a video of it before.
Yeah, it was some guy. I remember you. I remember the video.
Yeah,
too,
some dude.
Some guy.
Some dude.
Shout out to the homie. He was going crazy.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I get it. I wish that the sample wasn't there when he was doing it, and someone else was being played over it on some breakdown Kanye stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that was
like,
the sample already has drums in it. What are we doing?
I don't know.
That's the era of Just Blaze that I really didn't love because it was so busy and loud.
Yeah,
so everything he does on the album is super loud and super busy.
Trying to compete.
Compete with who? With himself?
He's trying to compete
with the other people in Jay-Z.
Trying to compete with the volume knob.
Nah, man, he was competing with Ye.
Wait,
but that's what I didn't understand about that at the time.
It's not competition.
This is what I didn't understand about that album at the time.
Don't.
It was a stadium album. The whole thing is like a stadium album.
Yeah.
So when I listen to it now, understanding that concept of a stadium album, after Ye kind of coined it, he might have coined the phrase like make stadium music, whatever.
Right.
But I listened to that album and I'm like, oh, that's what y'all were going for, was stadiums. And so then it makes a lot more sense. Except for that song that you were talking about, that Usher, that joint is terrible.
Man. That's
I'll throw in, and I like Usher. I do. But Usher and Neo, it wasn't really fitting for a brother in here. That
one ain't it, man.
That wasn't age weird. At all.
You lost one. lost one.
Up until that track, there are no skips.
All right, so up until Minority Report.
No, up until the Usher song, there's no skips.
Like, all right, so
I agree.
So Usher, all right, so
I'm agree with that too.
Okay, so the prelude is kind of like, all right, oh my God, it's not too bad. Kingdom Come is cool. Showing what you got doesn't bother me.
Oh my God is good, Just Blaze. He could have turned down the volume like you said, Oz. That's good, Just.
My God.
Lost Ones. You know what I do? He got animal from Muppets on the drums.
Every beat he did was going so crazy.
He went dumb.
It was so extra.
He was trying to compete.
Wait, who'd you say he was competing with again?
I ain't gonna say him again. We know who he competed.
I didn't hear it the first time.
He was talking about Mr. West.
Thank you.
Wake up, Mr. West.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
bro. Where you from again?
Bro.
Call up the UK
that's why he went ham on everything.
Yeah.
That's why he went ham on everything.
Yeah.
He's only on here one time. Yeah, he only had one track on here.
I will say, Lost Ones with Chrisette Michele, it was nice to hear her voice before she started tripping. Or hold up, what's this? Did she start tripping? No, this is before she started tripping.
This is like her first appearance.
This is before. Appearance. Yeah, so this is before she started tripping. So it was like,
I know
Chrisette Michele can sing. She has an awesome voice. It just started tripping.
I know she did the thing where she went and performed at the White House or something, but what else did she do?
Well, it's because
she got canceled off of that, bro.
She was one of the first to get canceled off that Trump. Like, she was one of the first artists.
This is why she got canceled.
The first casualty of cancel culture was a woman.
Ooh, tell him.
Make another hole.
Wow. Well, she went to perform for, at the White House when Trump first got elected or whatever. And when her response to when people were like, why are you doing this? Why are you going? And her response was, it wasn't what people were trying to hear. Because her response was
What was the
response was basically like, yo, this is performing at the White House. Like
I thought you should have said,
I knew it was going to be
bad. If she'd have said they gave me the bag, then she'd have been cool. But she went left with an explanation, and that's why she got canceled.
But this is the thing. Who doesn't? It's like Travis didn't get canceled for wanting to do the Super Bowl for the same reasons.
He got
if they popped up and were like, yo, PL,
it's a good point.
Sean, PL, Arcka, Haas, y'all perform at and Mike, y'all perform at the White House. What's up? We will be like, wow, we want to perform at the White House. The only reason
how much are they paying didn't want to get canceled at the White House.
All right, so let's be for real. All right, and I know this is a slight detour, but we got time. So, all right, say we get contacted by one of those, one of those White House people. All right, and they're like, hey, look, we want y'all four to perform. We like your music. We like what you're doing. We want y'all to perform at the White House for the I don't know, ambassador dinner or something like that. And at first we'd be like, man, I don't know. And then they'd be like, how much money you need?
$1 billion. $1 billion.
Another home. What's good?
Yo, if they be like, yo, we talk about 5, 6, 7 mil, I'll be like,
this is what we would say. Y'all, all right.
That's what you should have said. So give me the bag. That's why I performed.
I'd be like, let me handle this, and I would tell them exactly this. I'd be like, what's better than 1 billionaire? 2. And they would get my gist from that.
drop that whole knowledge.
I was gonna somehow relate to the Mary J. Blige chicken rap.
Oh no! Not the Burger King
I couldn't
commercial.
thread it. My bad, John.
Yo, that commercial has been scrubbed. Like if you try to look for that, it's hard to find that commercial. Like they sent the CIA to stop that.
It won't go away.
That commercial's so bad. Yeah.
I watched it so many times, like on YouTube before they dropped it, took it off. I was a connoisseur of that video right there.
But that's all I'm saying.
I love Mary, and they had Mary on there talking about chicken nuggets.
I don't know.
3 cheeses, fresh lettuce, fried tortilla. That's how it's done. Chicken, fresh lettuce. She said 3 cheeses, but okay, at 6,
3
whatever.
cheeses. But at the same time, Burger King gave her mad money, so it's it's hard to be don't sell out. But then when you see the contract or the amount of zeros, it's maybe a little bit.
Let me talk about no pain real quick.
No, not many artists.
They'll get over that.
Hey, give me the bag. I just wanted the bag. No,
but this is the conversation, because what's really, we know what's wrong with it, but if Mary's older than all of us, and she didn't find anything wrong with the commercial. So is it really wrong of her to want? I like chicken, and I'm getting the bag for this.
I enjoy the product.
I
said that. I'm old now.
You know what? Haj, you make a good point.
Still, be good.
That's not
a good point.
I'm good.
I enjoy the product.
Yeah, Hans makes a good point. Say if Popeye's Chicken comes to me and says, "Hey, we want you to do a commercial," I can't be like, "I ain't gonna do it. I ain't selling out." Dude, I eat at Popeyes, so it's is it selling out? I eat there.
I would have just changed the lyrics though.
A little bit.
The lyrics, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. It is a little bit, but
get your coins though, man. But
I get that. I definitely get that. I just need more than to say that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I just wanted the bag.
So someone says, "Yo, we want to bring you to the White House. You've never been to the White House to perform. You just had a misfortune of having this guy who's not Obama."
Because if the president was anyone else, that wouldn't have happened. It would have been cool. You know what I'm saying?
It would have been cool.
Completely fine.
It's just a strange choice though. That Chrisette Michele, out of all the singers in the world,
it's because when it comes to political stuff like that, they're like, "Yo, find us someone who will say yes, because we need a shield."
Nah, find us somebody that ain't got
a body shield.
An armor.
That was a body shield. Rockabye, baby. Wow.
All right. Now you said PL said up until the Usher joint.
No, we all agreed. We all on that.
All agreed.
First half of the album is very solid.
Well, for me, it starts to turn at "Do You Want to Ride?" And I know he's John Legend, and I know he has the word legend in his name, but this song isn't that legendary.
He only has a few good features. That's one of them.
Am I the only one here who I like John Legend?
No, I like John Legend. I don't like this song.
I don't mind that John Legend.
Okay.
Maybe after that, like all that green light and all the other stuff he was doing, I'm good. I'm good. Get out of here.
Give me the green light.
Sorry,
that album is fire. You bugging?
It's like something stuck in his throat.
That album is fire. You bugging?
Nah,
Heaven. I'm good. All right, let me stop.
I'm gonna give it another listen though. One day.
All right, cool.
Not today. One day.
One day.
All right. So with Haj, do you like this type of Jay-Z? Because I had forgotten about this Jay-Z era. When I never exist. When I rap it out like this.
Buzz.
And I stop like that.
No, actually.
I'm like, why is his voice trailing off? And I was like, I forgot about this Hov.
That's actually in my notes. I hate this era of Hov. This is the dumb down your flow era of Hov. This is the whisper flow era of Hov.
Super whisper.
that's like a double whammy. Like, this is terrible. Like, a lot of the delivery on the album, even though, like, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Even though, like, a lot of the delivery and stuff on the album is really over the top to me. This is that era when a lot of emotions are being misconstrued in rap performances. So, like, arrogance is being construed as confidence, and overacting is being construed as emotional. You know, so he does that a lot on the album. It's just like he's talking about his nephew who died in a car crash. I think it's his nephew, and it's just like, you're looking down from heaven. I can't wait to be in that lot. Like, it's the whole album he's doing this, and it drives me nuts. I can't stand it. It's so weird. It's so weird.
The one thing I knew that I was going to get out of this episode,
and if I was 23, then I would love my work more than I did she.
But like, this is okay. Hi, we have to remember, right? This is the comeback album.
What is he coming back?
It kind of was his comeback.
Wait. Let me. Where we going? I'm gonna follow you down this alley. Where we going?
Because he retired with
Black Album.
Black Album.
With the Black Album.
2003.
I was blacking out.
2003. Black Album.
I even say that the Kingdom Come is better than that because it has less skips.
I might agree.
Okay.
I'm notoriously among friends not a fan of the Black Album, so I might even agree with you on that. I might go there with you on that. I think I enjoyed this album more than the Black Album. I'm blasphemous.
I don't know. There's a different version of Jay-Z in the Black Album.
Whoa! That's a turn of events I was not seeing.
Okay, so all right, so you said
Justify
it had less
my
skips.
stuff.
So the Black Album,
he hates that song. Why did you have to mention it? He hates that song, yo. He notoriously hates that song. Why did you
produce that? Quick produced that. Justify
what
my
song?
thug.
Yeah,
Justify my thug.
Quick.
Yeah, Quick did.
Yo, you know who has the worst beat?
You don't like Justifying Your Thug? But you gotta justify it.
These two down here don't like him.
It's ridiculous. The beat is okay.
The beat is cool. The song is trash.
It's ridiculous. It's like you flipped Madonna. Come on, bro.
I think that might be the one song that keeps him up at night till this day. Like, damn, I let that one go.
It should be the last song for me.
It should be on Black Album or
on Black Album.
My last song,
and the last song on this album too.
The last album on Kingdom Come is.
How do you hate on Beach Chair?
I'm
like the beach chair.
I'll tell you why I dislike Beach Chair. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like Beach Chair.
Okay, go ahead, Haas.
Beach Chair is one of so this album is like all of the sounds are really big and heavy.
Yeah.
So
stadium shit.
It's stadium shit, but when it's big and heavy and busy like that, it's hard to make space for the rapper. And it's hard for every piece of the music to balance out. So on Beach Chair, it's impossible. Like, Beach Chair sounds like every instrument is turned to 10.
But it's really not. It's only 3 sounds. Go listen to Beach Chair again. It's that.
All of those sounds are distorted as hell. That you can't even understand what's Chris Martin saying on the hook.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She
don't know.
I just told you.
What's the rest?
I'll say this.
It goes.
I don't think Beach Chair is the issue.
Life is just a dream, and then it goes. Life is just a dream to me.
You understood that from listening to the song, or did you hear stuff? Because nobody can understand any of the words on this album.
He's heard it 1,000 times since last I talked.
All right. One of the biggest problems I have with this album,
Big facts.
All right, I will agree. I like the prelude. Oh my God, isn't bad. It's not my type, but I can roll with it. But I have an issue with like introspective Hove, like the kind of like I want to be deep Hove, like that Hove. It doesn't always really work for me. It seems like disingenuous. Like it just seems weird. Like he wants to be deep, but he's like, I'm not really that deep. I don't care about this stuff. But I know these songs work, so let me pump one out. Cause I spent the whole album talking about like I got the new car, I'm moving on to a greater life, I'm doing my thing. You can't make another me. I'm super awesome. Then it's like, yo man, people on top of their house on the roof, they didn't stop to help them on the roof.
That's like, a perfect example of what I was talking about. That is overacting Hove right there.
And then why does he do the trail off thing with his voice? Like, in my cheese chair. It's like, what? Where's your voice going? Like, why is your voice?
Like, complete taste. They didn't scoop you.
Yeah, he's trying to convey that emotion, you know? He's trying to
put that emotion.
It's overacting.
Make you feel it, son.
I ain't feeling it.
Like,
it made me.
I was just like, all right, 2006. I was like, 06. All right, so he was trying to be kind of like deep for a couple of tracks to kind of get that audience, like, oh, like whole deep. And
not so much as deep. He just like he gave you something. All right, he didn't talk about cars and bitches on every song. That's all it was.
Diversity.
I'm so here for your defense of this album right now. I love this shit. I want your defense. Well, you can't defend anything because that song is so bad.
I can't.
What, Beach Chair?
No, anything. That's the one with Usher, right?
Yeah. I can't.
That song is so weird because it's Neptune's doing a Timberland beat.
Yeah.
It's super weird. And it's
never lied on that.
I
thought it was a Tim beat until I was like, "Is this Tim?" I was like, "I don't ever remember this track," because I have a good amount of Timberland beats.
The instruments
and I looked at the credits and I was like,
they were like way in the background. Instruments of the beat, other than the drums, everything else is like way back here.
There are way too many sounds in the beat. Like that's another instance where the mixing falls apart because like there's so many things.
Speaking of mixing, it says that Dre mixed his album. He only mixed his beats.
Yeah,
he left all the other beats alone because the other beats sound like really badly mixed. Like especially that track,
Trouble.
Maybe Beach Chair. It is what it is.
Beach Chair is really badly mixed.
The Neptune track is badly mixed. One of the Just Blaze tracks is badly mixed too. I'm like, what's going on here? But the Dre track sounds amazing. Like the Dre tracks sound like, yo, this is.
But Dre's tracks have a lot of space to them too, though. Like just the way he produces, Dre's tracks have a lot of space as well.
Yeah, but he didn't. I don't think he touched those other tracks. He didn't touch.
Say that again.
Are we talking about the Scotch Storch beat?
There's no Scotch Storch beat. Oh, he's talking about. I see what you're doing over there.
Or the damn beat.
It's the what's his name? Mark Batson beats me. Mark Batson was the guy on this album.
What did he do?
Mark Batson,
Trouble.
Everything Dre said he did.
Lost One, Trouble. Well, he's on all the Dre tracks. All the Dre tracks, he has these writing credits. All these tracks.
You don't
writing credits.
Writing credits.
Yo,
can I ask
a question to the group? What's the worst song for y'all on here?
Anything. The Usher joint.
The Usher joint.
It's
who
gonna
else?
be Dig a Hole, man. It's gonna be Dig a Hole for me. Dig a Hole is just.
What you say?
It's Jay-Z trying to make a bad. Ludicrous song.
I mean, the last half of the album is the worst track for me.
I'm gonna agree with you. I hate Dig a Hole, yo. It's easily the worst song on here.
Bigger Hole is Jay-Z trying to make a bad Ludacris
That's
song.
a Swizz joint.
No.
Yeah,
The hook is trash.
joint,
I like the
You gotta do
verses.
this. Cause I know some stuff about Swizz beats too back in the days too.
Oh,
He was doing the Dre and Timbaland thing too back then too.
man, hey, you ain't got to bring Tim into this, all right?
It's true.
We
It's
just being
true,
facts.
though.
We
It
just
is true.
being factual.
I know people that used to come to Swizz used to come to Philly and get beats from a certain studio with certain producers in it, and then you would hear it on the radio in 2 weeks with Beyonce on it. Sorry, these are facts.
He was on his Ghost Producer 1 2 for a little hot minute.
That's all I'm saying. Tim was doing the same thing. Dre was the original of that style. But
Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder. If somebody's doing this beat
I
back
need
then,
the water.
man, that's
Wow.
sad.
Hold up, Ninth Wonder
Cool,
got
you
Ghost producer?
need to
Huh?
need a little drink.
I might need some of that blue. Pass me some of that blue moon. Yeah, buddy. Start getting a little
Yo, real quick. What's the name of that song? Hollywood is trash. No.
I'm not
That
accepting
song
that
is
one.
so trash.
No.
I love how he
Hollywood
stopped all of us.
It's
to make
a
sure that we
Neptune
knew.
joint that's not touched by either Neptune. It's terrible.
Yo, Neo produced on this joint, man. Science and Neo.
Look, this is the thing. There's nothing worse than obvious radio reach that's not even a single. It's just an album.
Hold on, stop.
Well,
Stop.
see,
Hold that
maybe we
thought.
thought this would be like the second or third single.
Hold that thought. Why would I reach for the radio if I wouldn't make it a single?
Here,
They weren't trying to make a single.
here
Are you
you
trying to
go
drop
with that.
Jay-Z type lines in your argument?
That's how I know you listen to a lot of Jay-Z. Cause what you just said was the same as why would I sell out to the NFL? I'm already rich. You've been listening to that new album, bro. That song is
Whenever Hans goes to the
UK, you rock with that song.
Hollywood? Yeah, you like Hollywood?
No, the song is trash. That line is hard. That space capacitor shit is. I can't.
What's the line? What is it?
Capacitor, not
The
space capacitor.
flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
What's the line?
That
In the
verse
album that
is
I've already
hard.
forgotten.
The verse is
I can't
hard.
remember. I don't remember how it goes.
The
I
line
just
is
listened
when
to it.
he said he got more than Goodell. Like, why would I sell out to the NFL? And then he was
Oh
like,
no, that
yo,
line is that verse is super hard.
Come on,
But that Hollywood track is not super hard.
I will not accept that, man. I will not accept that.
I would not accept that.
PL, that
will
track is
not,
bad,
man.
PL. PL, that track is bad.
I will die on the hill if that is their best collab. I will die on that hill, fam.
Who's best? But best collab with who?
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Beyonce and Jay.
Oh yeah, yo, that's not that.
I will die on that hill, fam.
I mean, that's not saying
Yeah.
much though. They don't have good collaborations though.
That's what I'm saying.
But Hollywood ain't it though.
Hollywood, go listen to Hollywood is it, man.
Whoa!
Yeah, fam.
Whoa! The Carters got better Jay-Z, Beyonce songs. The Carters album. What's that? It's
I mean,
like
it
the
is an
first or the
album with
last-
both of them.
One of them
They are
that's
the
like
Carters.
the first or the last song that's super crazy.
Yeah, but what
I
about the
said
joint
it-
from y'all forgetting the joint? What about the joint from Watch the Throne?
All right, let me go ahead and turn this off.
Fam, it's time to go.
Where's the button? This has been nice. This
Fam,
is real
it's
cool.
time to go.
Thank
Yeah,
y'all
the
for
Watch the
having me. It was
Throne
real
joint
cool.
is the fire joint, man.
The only thing I remember from Watch the Throne is
You better say Otis.
the brothers in Paris.
Otis?
Brothers in Paris. Hitters in Paris.
and Otis. That's it. I don't really. Church in the Wild. I remember that.
No Church in the Wild.
That's it. That's all you need to know. I mean, that's prime. I'm saying like in terms of someone who's looking at it from the outside, those are really the tracks that shine, and no one's really reading. I mean, prime time and
What you need?
What you
No.
need?
PL stop. PL
No.
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 Me and the Frizzy connect.
HE double hockey sticks. No.
Oh man.
What's
All right,
no.
So, all right, so Arckatron, for Jay-Z, Kingdom Come, the one and only Hova, who has
Great
the best
Hova.
feature on this whole album?
Best feature.
I mean, there's no rapper on here, so it's kind of hard.
No, it's not. There's still features. You know what I'm saying? Usher, Neo, B.
I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to Cassette Michelle. Not all the features. You see, John Legend's performance. I like John Legend at that time in that moment. But Cassette Michelle is definitely that. Lost Ones is probably one of my first favorite songs on there.
She definitely stole the show on that one.
Yeah, I remember the video too. I remember the music video.
Yeah,
it was solid song. One of my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite Jay-Z songs, even though like that whole
period.
He was doing that on there. The song was good. It was a good song. The concept was a good concept. I liked it. That's it.
Oh man.
Yo, Trouble sounds like a beat that 50 Cent rejected.
Yo.
Yeah.
You hit that joint on the head. Trouble does sound.
I will give you the Trouble is poorly mixed.
Type beat.
No. Trouble is poorly mixed. I give you that. But what?
But I'm saying that sounds like
Trouble
a beat.
It does sound like a G unit beat though.
It sounds like a G
unit. I give you
I
that.
Lloyd Banks on there too.
Also,
I
I put this in my notes too.
He
forecast being a billionaire on the Trouble joint. He called it.
Did he forecast Lemonade?
He did.
I mean, he sort of did.
I don't know if he did. Did he?
He did.
All I know is, can you make another hoe? Dame Dash, call in. Dame Dash watches the show.
Yo,
Dame Dash watches the show.
Can I make another hoe?
Dame Dash watches the show.
Clown.
And see, me and Dame Dash, we can vibe because we both bald headed. So I'd be like, Dame, look, bald head to bald head. Can you make another Jay-Z? And then he'll be like, I ain't feel like it. See?
Nah, he gonna tell you. You know what he'll tell you?
Dame would be like,
but Beans went to jail.
Dame would be like,
wait, so Beans was another
clown.
He was. That would be set up.
I can agree with that, but it definitely was a poor setup.
It was a poor setup. That was the setup, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Trying to make Beans.
What about Cam? What about Cam?
Cam had left at that time. They had that bridge had already been burned between them two. They wasn't fucking with each other.
Right.
Facts.
I'm trying to think. Could Beans have been another Hove if things, kind of like if he got the promotion he needed, if he got all the money and budget.
He did. He went to jail.
Beans.
No, but I'm just saying, if he didn't go to jail, could he have stepped up?
No.
Nah.
He just didn't have the appeal for that. He wasn't that kind of rapper.
He didn't want to leave the streets alone.
He wasn't that kind of rapper though. Like his albums, like he successful and popular.
Match the song, a song in the early 2000s entitled "Mac Bitch" went platinum. Stop.
But I'm just saying, listen.
What did you do after that, really? I remember that song.
We had to feel it in the air. He had a couple joints after that. But this is what I'm saying. Not that he wasn't successful and viable. He wasn't the kind of artist that could cross over the way Hove did.
Let me repeat. A song entitled "Mac Bitch" went platinum, sir.
To be fair, the single didn't have the B word.
Now I will say this.
To be fair,
with that, I think what Haas is really saying is, would people of the Jimmy Fallon crowd be comfortable with Beanie Siegel?
No.
I would be. If I was in the Jimmy Fallon crowd, I would be
Jimmy Fallon too.
If I was in the Jimmy Fallon crowd and Beans was performing, I would be scared to death. Them people in that Jimmy Fallon crowd, they there to see somebody cook on stage and show animals. They're not there to see somebody talking about Mac, bitch, young Scrappy. Like nobody knows.
Actually, I was surprised to see Griselda perform on Jimmy Fallon. I was like, how
that
happened?
Yes.
I still don't know how that got hooked up. I guess Jay-Z had a call or something.
What world are we really in?
We're in a different world from where we come from.
Because I was like, what? I was like, how does Jimmy Fallon even know about them? I was like, this sounds like a Jay-Z hookup. Jay was like, hey.
That is Rock Nation all the way.
That is Rock Nation, though. Benny
is Rock Nation.
Benny and Westside is Rock Nation, right?
Jay?
Yeah. So Jay probably hooked that up.
Jay made the call. I made the call. I told Jimmy, put my boys on.
Oh yeah. Talk about Jimmy. What do you guys think, especially Conspiracy P? What do you think about the implications of the not so subliminals throughout this album?
There was no need in response to the subliminals. There was no need to say these people's names. I thought that he was purposely trying to be disrespectful. We knew damn well who he was talking about with every shot he took. The fact that he didn't mention your name, that just made him more disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying?
All I know is that Jimmy better not mess with him because he gonna be president. Or was he president already?
Wait, what Jimmy talking about?
Remember he said he called out Jimmy on.
I mean, there's a bunch of Jimmys. Jimmy Iovine, Jimmy John. I don't know who he's talking about.
Jimmy Iovine, I think is who he's referring to.
Oh,
I want to say it was on Trouble.
Wait. He's talking about Jim Jones or Jimmy Iovine?
Iovine.
Wait, ain't him and Dre
on Trouble?
Time we're on the same label?
Yes. Well, when you say Jimmy and you're talking about music, I just assume it's Iovine, but I mean, it could be someone else.
Jim Jones.
He's talking about Jim Jones.
Oh.
It's Jim Jones. Because we had the Dipset clash.
Yeah. I gotta remember everything else that was going on in hip hop. Gotta remember.
That was on camera. Is Pete? Is that around the time when Cam was going at Jay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he thought that he won.
He thought that
he wild. That was so wild.
And then
he thought he killed Nas.
Dame put him in the position, and then something happened, and then he had to take him out of the position and try to appease Jay. Jay left. Then he was stuck without Cam and them. Then all he had left was Stay Prop.
Yeah.
And he tried to dig it, and then they kept going to jail.
Kept going to jail.
Can't drop albums when you're in jail.
I mean the name was apropos, was it not? State property.
They legal, baby.
Choose your name wisely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want
to
choose
wisely.
You want to stop some prophecy. Oh. State property.
Right,
can I ask you a question about something, a long-standing thing that I have my own thoughts about, but I'm curious. I want to know what your thoughts are.
Okay.
But how do you feel about the concept that Jay took Young Chris's flow? I know.
Ooh.
PL. Speak PL.
Let's talk about
something that has been stated for years now.
Right.
There is validity.
And if there's any, let's tie it in before.
Hold on.
Before you answer, let's tie it in. If there's any album where he could be accused of that, this is a good example. Now,
no, I think it's no. I don't think it's this album.
Was it Black Album?
I think it's the Black Album.
But the lyric wise, this is in the wheelhouse
too. Is where it started.
Remember, because this is separation. We've separated at this time. I don't have any dealing. I'm not with them. I don't know what they got going on. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's the Black Album.
I think it's Blueprint 2 is where it started.
Could be that too. Where it started and where it ended is blurry, but I think it's Black Album for me.
So what are your thoughts about that?
There's an argument to be made for both sides. I mean, if you can say one or the other, and you can have a valid argument. And shit, depending on who you're arguing with, you might win your argument.
What would your argument be, sir?
If I have 999 flows, why do I need yours?
Wow.
Oh, he was like,
the return of the logic.
I'm
Jay,
just saying.
I
have very solid logic with that.
You think
I personally never agreed with that.
One was influenced by the other.
You can. I'm not arguing.
You could make that argument.
You could.
I personally never felt like that argument held water. Like that Jay took Young Chris's thing. I can see like
blurred lines.
I can see cross contamination.
Yeah.
But it would have to go both ways because he's the big homie. I'm the guy that you looked up to your whole life. And now you're here in the studio with me.
Oh, let me grab my charger. My phone about to die.
So
that's what Jay was saying about that rumor.
I forgot. I should have told you guys. But anyway, with that,
I gotta check my phone.
To Arckatron.
I'm at 44%. All right, we good.
All right, to Arckatron. 444.
It's all linked up.
All you gotta do is put your diamonds in the sky, and I'll appear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Oh, Jay.
You stupid. Like Candyman or something, or like
so
Jigga Man.
Yeah, Jigga Man.
Are you still listening to any song from this album now? Like, are any of the songs in this album still in your rotation?
No,
everything but anything.
Not one song is off my any song. I didn't think about this album until last week when we talked about it. Like I haven't thought about this album enough. Or maybe when PL said it, what he said to me months ago, and I was like, "You don't say this to anyone else. Keep this to yourself. Don't say that this is Jay's best album. Don't say this to people."
Wait, whoa! I said it. It's the and I gave you rationale. Hold on. Stay with me.
I'm here. I'm in the car with you. Let's talk to me.
It's the album with the less amount of skits.
Reasonable Doubt doesn't have a lot of skits.
Reasonable Doubt might have one skit.
Say what?
Yeah, that's that album.
There's at least 3 on Reasonable Doubt, fam, and I'm Brooklyn Hoes out.
What are they?
Come on, fam. Don't make
They had the one about.
Don't make me do it.
Let me pull up the discography for the track list for Reasonable Doubt.
No, I legit don't remember it. It was the one where they were laughing in the beginning. They were gambling before I think Bring It On. I think.
All right, so we got we doing the regular 14 tracks, or we doing some other like extra tracks or something. What we doing?
No, just the regular album. The regular album.
Well, the original version was Dead Prez or the other Dead Prez? I'm messing
part two. Part 2.
All right, Can I the hustle?
The first one ain't.
Can I the hustle?
No, the first Dead Prez ain't.
Well, don't worry.
He had to come. He had to go back in the. Why'd he go back in the lab and make a second one over the same beat? Stop playing.
All right, hold up.
Politics as usual.
I am not a Jay-Z apologist.
I'm not staying in this car with you, fam. It is good. Like part 2 is arguably superior, but on nostalgia alone, I still have love for part 1.
Bruh.
That was my introduction. That was my introduction to Jay.
Okay.
All right, PL. Peep this.
Yeah.
All right.
What track are you
hustle?
skipping?
Can't Knock the Hustle. Good. Politics as Usual. Smooth Flow. Brooklyn's Finest. Good. Dead Presidents 2. Good. Feeling It. Another Smooth Flow. The Evils. Good. 22-2's good. Can I Live? Good. Ain't No Brother.
Bro, you're going back too fast. Hold on, you're going too
fast. Which ones you skipping? By the way,
I'm trying to find where the skip is happening.
I'm skipping 22-2's. I don't care.
Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
Can't Knock the Hustle.
That's a go, not a skip.
I can't knock it. Politics as Usual.
You don't like the smooth flow on that?
Come on,
the beat,
bro.
So you skipped the second track?
Next.
Okay, hold up. Let's go track for track since they almost. All right, so we got Can't Knock the Hustle versus The Prelude. Can't Knock the Hustle is better. We got Politics as Usual versus Oh My God. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, you are bugging right now. Yo, this was cool. I appreciate y'all having me on. Where's the button at?
All right, so the third track is Brooklyn's Finest versus Kingdom Come. Come on.
Brooklyn's Finest.
Okay.
Brooklyn's Finest.
Then Dead Presidents Part 2 versus Show Me What You Got.
Dead Press 2.
Thank you. Like, we ain't even got, come on, man.
There's more tracks than that.
You skipping Politics as Usual, right?
No, he said he's skipping
you.
Politics. All right, so number 5 is Feeling It versus number 5, which is Lost Ones.
Lost Ones.
Really?
I'm like, that's an argument. There's an argument.
I'm not mad at
There's an argument there.
I like Feeling It.
Feeling It is real smooth. It's like
Lost Ones.
It is, but Lost Ones, like what he's talking about in Lost Ones.
okay. Yeah, because it's like I'm also adding in like the flow and delivery on Feeling It as well. So okay,
Yeah,
I guess I'll lean.
Flow delivery wise, Feeling It's better, but content wise, there's an argument to be made.
So then number 6, we got The Evils on Reasonable Doubt, and on Kingdom Come we got Do You Want to Ride?
The Evils, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
kind of quiet over there.
Bro.
You're real quiet over there.
That story, Do You Want to Ride? The story, it kind of resembled something that kind of mirrored in mine, so that song is kind of special for me.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to ride with that.
It's a personal choice.
I'll let you have
Okay,
that.
personal choice.
We gotta
All right,
respect
then we got 22 twos versus 30 something.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Thank you.
I don't really love 22 twos like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
So that's 2 skips.
All right. Okay. Can I Live versus Anything?
Come on, fam.
I don't know why you just said that. Let's just move to the track.
All right.
We all agree that Anything is a trash.
Number 9. Can I Live versus I Made It. My bad. So,
Can I Live? Can I Live?
Can I Live? Yeah.
And then number 9 is Ain't No Brother.
Wait, hold
Foxy
on.
Brown.
You going the other way on that one?
I might have to go with I Made It, fam. Them horns,
Not a bad track.
Them horns, fam. Them horns, fam. Is that Ye?
Nah.
Nah, he only did.
Khalil.
Yeah. That's Khalil.
Oh man,
It's a good track.
So, all right, so number 9 is Ain't No Brother with the OG Foxy Brown versus Anything with Usher.
Obviously.
Ain't no.
Come on.
That's easy.
Come on,
Cool.
man.
I'm just checking with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you at. You conspiracy P, you be throwing me. So all right, number 10, we got Friend or Foe, or we have Hollywood.
Friend or foe, yo, state your biz. You don't even like Hollywood like that. Don't even try to gas me. Don't even try to gas me like that.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
All right.
Then number 11. Now I know where PL going with this. Number 11, Coming of Age versus Trouble.
Trouble.
I'll let you have that.
From the upset of the year.
I'll let you have
Trouble.
that.
You know why Trouble wins?
Talk to me.
Bleak.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Wait. Am I missing? You don't like Bleak?
I didn't.
You're from Brooklyn. What are you talking about?
That was that young Bleak too.
You're mandated by the city to like Bleak. What are you talking about?
Everybody got a text alert.
Also,
Don't mess around and get fined by the city of Brooklyn.
Because
this is good. This is gonna be on the internet. That's on the internet, bro.
That was the
Bleak as a person. He's a great businessman.
That was the Bleak.
He's a great individual. He's a great businessman with a smart business acumen. Rapping.
Yo, you friend zone.
Hey.
Right,
that was YoungBoy before we knew he was just average.
Yeah, because we were like, oh snap, he's a phenom, and then we're like, oh, he's all right.
To be fair, I never said that.
No one said that.
I never felt that way.
Hold on, we can find old magazines and stuff. They were treating him like he was the next to rep. Let's not act like they weren't.
I
BET, The Source, Double XL, if they were out back then, all those kind of like, all those kind of publications were acting like Bleak was going to be the next.
They were just
because Hov said he was going to be that.
They were just.
I don't recall ever seeing that personally, but
I remember seeing
that nowhere. Damn.
I feel like I was Brooklyn. There and that wasn't said.
Ain't nobody say that nowhere.
You gotta remember, they used to hype him up on Rap City and all types of stuff.
Because Hov said he was like
because Hov said it.
Hov tried to make another Hov and it didn't work. That's how he.
All right. So number 12, we have Cashmere Thoughts versus Dig a Hole.
Clearly, it's Dig a Hole.
It's Cashmere Thoughts. It's Cashmere Thoughts.
Thank you. Now, number 13, we have Bring It On versus Minority Report.
Minority Report.
Bruv, why are you lying to the people?
Get out of here with that.
I'm glad both of these albums.
Why y'all don't want that man to ever say something? Why y'all don't hold
better than Bring It On? No, that's the whole thing.
Hold up. Why y'all hate on Hov every time he say some real shit?
Yo, Bring It On is real. Y'all gonna make me go listen to Reasonable
Doubt. Don't y'all me. This is the first conversation I've had with you about Jay-Z in my whole life. Don't put me in the category. Don't put me in the pot with everybody.
I mean, he's actually saying something. Is it a
better song than Bring It On?
Bring It On is a skip.
Okay, all right. So last
wait. Repeat it again.
You heard me.
He said Bring It On was a skip.
What? In what world? What version of the album?
Mine.
Yo, what version of the album do you have, bro? Because it couldn't be the same song.
It must be like different beats, a different rapper.
You got a different beat on yours? You got the Primo beat?
No,
he got the Brooklyn cut. He got a different cut.
You got the Clark Kent version?
In 96, a different cut.
Who did yours? Mine is Primo. Did mine.
All right, so check this. Last track, Regrets versus Beach Chair.
I know you gonna say Beach Chair, bro.
You know he gonna say it.
I know you gonna
say it. I know you gonna say it.
Regrets is hard though, but it's not better than Beach Chair.
Okay. Yo, can I go back to Bring It On real quick? Who got the worst verse on Bring It On?
Man, I don't know. The whole song, man. Honestly,
I know who got the worst verse.
The worst verse.
I want to see what y'all think.
Because all of them come off.
It might be Sauce.
Maybe Sauce, but still,
But
even Sauce at that time, Sauce Money had a nice little vibe with his flow. So I can't even really.
He had a moment.
He had a moment where he was very,
one verse,
very street swagger.
One verse moment. Maybe if that.
Sauce Money was cool for 2 years. Let's not front. He had a good 2 years.
One verse,
cool tracks.
1 year, 1 month.
I see. Come back here. I see you. Oh, so you'll give me 1 year?
Yo, 1 month. I need the gift with my man's doing the face with Conceited doing the face.
Oh,
Money was cool for a year.
I can't believe you just said Reasonable Doubt has skips and then added Bring It On to the skips. I'll give you 22.
So you got Politics, 22 twos.
Bring It On. Let's see.
3 skips.
All right,
keep it right here. There's only one skip on Kingdom Come.
There's 8 skips actually.
There's a good
whatever.
like 7, 8, 9 skips.
There's only one skip on the whole album.
There it is. There it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Oh man.
Yo, all right. So this is legit. This is your fave Hove album.
Fave Hove album.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not. Hey.
Just curious. Followed by what? What's number 2? Like, give me 1, 2, and 3 real quick.
Yeah, top 3 Hove.
Mine.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come.
Your personal top 3.
Kingdom Come. Black Album or Blueprint, depending on the day.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
What about yours, Mike?
What about yours? Volume
You're
1
a
in
Brooklyn
there,
dude, yo. You're a Brooklynite for real.
Honorable mention to Volume 1 and 444. I'm sorry. Yeah, Volume 1 and 444.
Wow, Reasonable Doubt didn't make the top 5. Wow. This is a first
I'm sorry.
in rap
People
history.
get caught up in nostalgia, man. That's the nostalgia
First
album.
in rap history, yo.
That is
PL
the
is different.
nostalgia album.
He a different dude.
Nostalgia. You don't really you're stuck on the nostalgia. You're not stuck on the how good it actually is. You're caught up in
No. Well, I can't speak for just
I can't speak for you personally. Not you personally. I mean people in general. It's like
No, I can agree with that. I know for me, like, I wasn't really tapped into that album when it was out. Cause I was in the vibe, like I was still in the headspace of like, when it's really popular, I want to go left. So, everybody likes it, so I'm over here, which is goofy as hell, but that's where I was at that time.
no, it's not.
I wasn't even tapped in.
That ain't goofy.
All right, so let's say Haas. What are your top 3 Jay-Z joints?
I don't have a hard order for them, but the Blueprint 1, 444, and probably Hard Knock Life.
That one's. You told me that the other day. I was like, wait, what?
But that's like very based on nostalgia too, like the way it just makes like just.
Honorable mention. You know what's the album? You know
It's
what's
the Hard Knock Life for us.
His album that gets slept on the most.
American Gangster.
We've had this discussion. The
American
Rock La Familia album.
Oh yeah, Rock La. Yeah, Rock La Familia.
Wait,
I
Hard
would say that.
To this day.
So like Hard Knock / Reasonable Doubt, like kind of like I don't know which one I would, but probably like Hard Knock just off of nostalgia. But what's that album again? Which album you just said? Rock La Familia. How do we feel about Rock La Familia?
I remember the video for the single, but I cannot think of like the album itself.
I'm not
too
well versed in that album. That has You, Me, Him, and Her on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best song on that whole album.
That joint is fine. It's a good song.
It's a good song. That's not the best one on there.
What's
the joint? That's the joint with
What's the best?
The Freeway.
What's
joint,
on
right?
that album? What's on that album?
That's
I just know it has the Guilty
Alright,
joint.
change the game. I just want to love you.
Album.
Oh, I just want to love you's on there.
Streets is talking. This
Yeah,
Streets
Streets is talking.
Okay, so this has some joints on it. Parking Lot Pimpin'. I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. You know what? Rock Knock actually has some joints that I remember fondly. I don't know how I would feel about listening to them now, but at the time, looking at the track list, these are some songs that I dug. You know, Parking Lot.
Oh, This Can't Be Life is on here.
Yeah.
Can't be life. Can't be love.
Yeah. Stick to the Script is on here.
I haven't listened to this in a long time, but this might squeeze in a 3 for me. Maybe
1-900 Hustler. You know what?
Yeah, 1-900 Hustler.
You have a case for Rock La Familia.
Yeah, that's the
You know what? This one might slide in on my third just for how much I remember.
That might slide
liking
into
this
the
song.
top 5.
Yeah, I'm not hearing all y'all arguments right now. I can't hear none of them.
I'm not putting it in.
I have no Jay-Z album and no top nothing. I don't like Jay-Z. Don't have no classic album.
Well, no, not saying our top hip hop albums just for this one artist.
Just saying which
what's
Jay-Z
your top
album?
for this
like how would you?
Oh, I know. I just said I can't even. I mean,
they exist, so you have to like them more than the
Jay-Z got jams, but in terms of his albums, he don't got albums for me. He got jams.
Yeah.
Like every album, he got joints.
Yeah.
But in terms of albums, not many of them do it for me. I told what Thought Crime 2 weeks ago that Jay-Z for me doesn't have a classic album. And he was like, wait, what?
In a lot of situations, I think when it comes to Jay-Z has a collection of hot singles, but doesn't actually make a album. What I consider an album.
He's got
PL's ready.
Hear me out.
PL about to die. He's like,
at least. At least. Okay, hear me out. On all the Jay-Z albums, at least half of the album is pretty good to great.
Most or all?
All his albums, at least half of it is pretty good to great.
I won't agree with that.
Okay.
Volume 2.
Maybe Volume 3 is the only one that's like, yo,
Volume 3, the Gray album. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. Volume 3 is the one outlier of that.
Really bad.
Yeah. I'm counting like 14 albums. Calm down. I'm counting 14 albums here. Okay, it's kind of hard to remember everything. Yeah,
Volume 2 is so bad, yo.
But if you split it in half, you got half
the Blueprint 2 is terrible. I can't put one disc of a lot of double albums. You could like pare it down to one disc.
PL loves Blueprint 2, yo. PL loves.
Hov has 2 bad albums on his.
But he's from Brooklyn. He has to like it.
Magna Carta and Volume 3.
Yeah, that's another one I'm gonna put on the yeah.
What? Blueprint 2 is worse than Magna Carta.
Where's the button?
Magna Carta.
Where's the button? Where's the button?
Hold on. I'll be fair. I'll give it to you. Hold on. Come on, man. Magna Carta had a couple on there.
Yo, Magna Carta is really bad, yo.
Name it.
Magna Carta open.
Blueprint 2 is really bad.
No, it's better than that. It's better than that.
All right, how about this? All right, here's my 3. Reasonable Doubt, in no specific order, really, except Reasonable Doubt usually edges up to 1. For me, Reasonable Doubt, Black Album, and I might go with The Dynasty. On that.
I got a question for y'all.
Because now that I looked at the track list, I remember how much I like those songs. Now, I don't know if I like them the same now.
Don't do that, Mike.
When I'm looking at that track list, I'm like, I remember loving those songs.
Don't do that.
You might need
that statement.
Rock La, see, The Dynasty came out in the year 2000. So,
question.
So 20 years.
Question.
Do I like the same songs I liked when I was 18 or 17?
What do y'all think about American Gangster? Because no one has said it yet.
I've never listened to it.
I think American Gangster.
It was in entirety.
Yeah.
There's some duds on there.
Okay. Haas.
I think it's pretty good.
Mike, you didn't.
I don't think it has a lot of.
Never listened to it,
but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it's solid. I think it's solid.
I saw the Denzel movie though.
There are
it was pretty awesome.
duds on there.
Yeah, there is. Of course, you're Hello Brooklyn. You love Hello Brooklyn, right? PL. I know he hates it. Hello Brooklyn.
Hello
hates
Brooklyn.
That song, yo. He hates. Look at his face. He can't stand even saying the name of the title. Look at him. He hates that song, yo. Look at him, yo.
You went and grabbed a Louisiana dude and put him on a track called Hello Brooklyn.
Does that make sense? No.
That's the flip of it.
Why can't you say hello to Brooklyn?
Maybe
Why
he's saying
can't a
hello
Louisiana
from
dude
New Orleans.
Say hello to Brooklyn. I don't understand.
He just wants to greet you.
New York City is a melting pot. All different cultures.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Especially
I'm not
New
gonna
Orleans.
lie. All jokes aside, that was a very strange choice. That's all I'm
Like
saying.
you wanted
Was
to
very
hear them two on a track, but not on that one.
Yeah.
Success is on that album with Nas.
Ooh.
Solid track.
Yeah, the only solid Nas and Jay-Z track.
I do
You
like
like
Black
Black
Republicans. Revisiting it,
I hate
Depending
Black.
on the day. Depending on the day.
Nas caught a box.
I haven't heard it in a long time, but I know I didn't like when it came out.
When it came out, I was like, I'm cool.
Yeah, like when it came out, everybody was like,
But Success
success.
is successful.
Who did the Success beat?
No ID.
No
Yeah.
ID.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yo, No ID and Jay have great collaborations over the years.
Okay. Okay.
Because that
Yeah,
All
dude.
Around the World track that he did on Blueprint 2
Mm-hmm.
is one of my favorite tracks on the album.
I don't know that joint.
The
'Cause I
joint with
hate that album so much.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
All
doing that.
around the world.
Same song.
Hold up. I'm gonna do this right now.
It's with the
I got
it's
a
with
3
the
months of Apple
Snoop
Music. I'm
sign.
about to.
The
I just need to
Latoya
hear-
Williams. What's her name again?
Who?
That sang on the joint. Latoya Williams or something like. What's her name? What's her name
I
again?
can't remember. You might be right. You're probably right. I don't remember.
No. I don't know that girl name.
But Joe, we're not even talking about the Jay-Z Unplugged album, y'all. Or
I've
the
never
Best of Both Worlds or Unfinished Business. Come on,
We
y'all.
can't talk about the best of both worlds, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
We can't
We're
really
not
talk
allowed
about
to
it
talk-
anymore.
I've never heard of that album. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not familiar with it.
What about the Blueprint 3?
For me, I like Blueprint 3.
What was on Blueprint 3 again?
I don't.
Run This Town.
On this town.
Oh, yeah.
See.
Say
They
no
got
more.
some choices. All
Yes,
I'm
it does.
saying is that Jay-Z has a lot of songs that I mess with. It's just not enough to me to mess with the albums fully. But Blueprint 3 got some
Oh,
joints.
that had Death of Auto Tune on it. Oh, okay, I remember Empire State of Mind with Alicia Keys.
I had to
Alright,
listen.
yeah.
It has some
I had to
joints.
listen to the beat for All Around the World real quick. I don't like that song. I don't like that song.
But yo, that
Alright,
was their
so-
first collab, man.
With that said, our since PL is here, and you guys already let me know, PL, are any of the songs from Kingdom Come still in your regular rotation?
The album is in my rotation, minus the anything song.
Oh, album!
The whole album.
Yo, how stupid.
That's
Alright,
me,
so-
man.
So check it.
I'm not
Alright.
mad at that, man. You rapping for that album, man. I
That's
can't
me,
even hate.
man.
I cannot even hate.
He got the flag in the ground. He got the
flag
flag in
for
the
that
ground.
album.
Nah,
I ain't
man.
mad at. I'm not mad at that.
Only has
What-
one
for real?
skip.
I got
Alright,
you.
you know
We got
what?
you. We got you.
We ain't gonna rate it this time. Or do you want to rate it, Arckatron? You want to rate it?
I can rate it. I got my number already.
That means your
I'm
number.
ready.
Your number.
I got my number.
0.5.
What was that?
And you know what that means that I'm giving a 6.5.
Oh, 6.5. All right,
6.5.
Yep.
PL,
That's my
what's
number.
your rating from 1 to 10 or 0 to 10?
9.95.
Okay, Haas.
Yo, you only deducted 1/5 of a point for the skip. That's crazy. I'm gonna match Arckatron. I say 6.57. I
It's like, what?
liked it much more than I remember.
What? This is Price is Right?
$1. $1.
Yeah, $1.
$1, yo.
One down.
You cannot overbid here. It's okay. You cannot overbid.
All right, so I guess I should have let PL score last.
I'll give it a 6.5. I liked it better than I remember liking it when it came out.
All right,
It bumped up.
0.5. I'll give it a half of 9.5. The 0.5 off for the skip.
Ah, 0.5.
9.5.
Seven. All right, I'll just give it the 7. Fine, there you go. Because you love it so much, I'll give it the 7.
I'm staying with my 6.5.
You stay with.
Here's some Mike with his 3.
You got to drop down.
He's gonna give it a 3.
I feel it. Here it comes.
all right. I like less than half of the album. There you go, Arckatron. I'm giving this joint a 4 because I think there's actually like only. I should have went first. I didn't know he was doing 9.5. I didn't know he was gonna be that hype.
I knew we were gonna be all over the place on this one. I knew it. We were gonna be like up and down.
And I'm being nice because it's Jay-Z, and I respect the work that he's done. He's wrote a lot of songs, put out a lot of stuff, and I like less than half of this, and I don't ever want to hear any of these songs again. But
30, that's harsh, man. That's harsh.
But he's got other stuff that I like. See, that's the good thing.
Nah, bro, you just lost
so
one,
he has
bro.
other stuff that I like.
You just lost one, bro. We lost one.
Parker's like, PL's like, I'm never coming back.
How do you not like lost ones? How do you
Lost ones I like it, but I mean,
right
if I don't hear it again, I'm not tripping. I'm just like, all right, and nothing blew me away on this album. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really was like, oh snap, that's hot. Like, it just didn't, man. And then the introspective Jay, it didn't really. And then all the fake acting, like the weird breathing after his lines and stuff. Just I don't know, man. The line about free was hilarious. The line about free and talking about cheating, that was hilarious. I love that.
We say how?
I said
ain't nothing wrong with free.
Happy that
ain't
Jay
nothing wrong with me.
I'm glad Jay has stopped dumbing down his lyrics. That's all I'm gonna say about Jay. So, the dumbing down your lyrics because you won't sell, Jay. I never respected that. And cool to hear him on Jay Electronica and 444 and the later records. Like,
okay, now that we have a congregation here, have we all heard that album?
What, Jay Electronica?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah,
if that was a boxing, if that fight was like a boxing match, what would the scorecard look like?
What, between Jay and Jay Electronica?
Yeah.
7 rounds to Jay-Z and 3 rounds to Jay Electronica, if that.
Say that again?
I said 7 or 8 rounds to Jay if we're doing 10 rounds.
Okay.
And like 2 to 3 to Jay Electronica.
Yeah, I'd give it to Jay-Z on a decision.
Yeah.
Mike?
Man, let's stop fronting like that wasn't Jay's album. Let's stop fronting like Jay-Z. I don't know. Jay-Z wanted to put out an album without catching the flack of putting out an album. So he was like, yo, Jay Electronica, check it. I want you to put out an album, right? But then I'm going to shoot at everybody I want to shoot at on your stuff.
But who did he shoot at?
I'm going to sound super sweet. You're going to sound super sweet.
He didn't shoot at anybody.
Who did he shoot at?
The album is coming. There's an album coming.
You think so? I ain't really trying to hear it.
Who, Jigga?
There's an album coming.
You mean Jigga, a.k.a. Jay-Z, a.k.a. Hov?
There's an album coming, fam.
Hotep Hov.
I don't want to hear it.
Hotep Hov? Yeah, because see, now, you know
I
what
like
I'm saying?
Hotep Hov.
Yo,
Hotep
now
Hov.
he's Hotep Hov.
Hotep Hov is the guy I want to hear from.
Yep. You know, what do you say if I'm the last one, last one, like Allah gave his blessing or something? I don't, whatever he said. See, this is Hov with Allah, all right? That's a whole nother Hov.
Hov Allah.
Yep. Ooh, Hov Allah. Oh,
Hey, Hova.
Hov Allah.
That he cannot be destroyed from the outside unless it's destroyed within.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Got Mr. Farrakhan on his record. I want to see how long this Hove lasts.
Facsimile. Facts.
Hove goes through his like
talk the way I talk because you ain't been where I've been.
So now we gonna get Deep Hove plus we gonna get Deep Hove plus Muslim Hove. You know what I'm saying? Got Islam Hove. We got Islam Hove.
Muslim Hove is sleeping on the couch, man, because Beyonce is Baptist.
I just want a combination. Yeah. I want a combination of this Hove and 444 Hove. Somewhere in between there.
I'm not mad at that.
I can get with that.
I want that.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
Had to do it.
I was wondering if it was going to happen.
Oh, it was going
to happen at least once.
We got one in.
Oh,
pause.
Boy.
Pause.
It just reminds me of that episode of Boondocks when Riley keeps saying pause. Like pause again.
Yo, the best pauses are from Dame. Dame has the best pauses because they don't.
Oh, man.
It'd be issues it'd be sentences that don't need any pause at all whatsoever. Like they don't make any kind of sense with a pause on it, but it's just
I like
the abstraction of a pause.
I like cheese on my pizza, son. Pause.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody else around is like, all right, okay, maybe this is deeper than I thought it was. I have no idea.
Nah, man,
you know, that's Dame, man. Dame, he's he's mental. You know what I'm saying? He uses third eye. You know what I'm saying? His mental mind.
Use your third vision. Use your third vision mind.
I guess I'll end the show off with this. When it comes to Dame Dash on a Jay-Z show, when it comes to Dame Dash, has any of you ever wondered why his video quality is so horrible when he has money like that? Like dude is like I've watched a couple of his videos, like him and his barber or something. I'm like, what is this, like 480p? What is going on in here? I thought you had money.
Recently, or are you talking about like back then?
No, even recently, like within the last like 2-3 years or so.
Yeah.
Because
stuff be looking like mad, faded, hazy.
This is why, fam.
Him and Lord Jamar be having bad quality, son.
But this is why.
Yeah.
Because why spend money? Why spend money on these cameras? Like these cameras aren't black owned.
See, there you go. Tell the truth. Tell it.
All right. So if I'm not going to put my own money up to start a camera company and make the technology, why should I give it to these culture vultures and these bloodsuckers who take money from our people and y'all just stand by and watch them do it? Like that's the cool thing to do. Where I come from, my OGs, they weren't down with stuff like that. We didn't do stuff like that. We didn't get into that. Not from where I'm from. You couldn't be a sucker and just have a camera like that. So I don't know. These dudes are clowns and they're bloodsuckers, and I don't respect this. So I don't.
Yeah, but what? Should he get one of those Friggs, wasn't it? The dude that got his own communication company.
Oh, what is my man's name?
Oh man, I know who you're talking about.
Biggs or
Figure Wi-Fi, Figure Wireless,
Figures, yeah, Figures or something like that. Like
Figures Wireless.
Something like that.
I'm gonna look it up because we're gonna put it out.
Figures Communications. You're right.
Figures.
Freddie Figures. That can't be
Major
Figures. Figures for life.
Figures for life.
Let's get it.
He gotta hit him. You'll get better quality. You know what I mean,
He'll be like, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all using all these white cameras. You know what I'm saying? You need to give back to the black man. You all these cameras from culture vultures. That's your problem. He gonna do a reply video, respond video to me. Be like, NERDSoul out there.
Because you know Dame
like the Asian man camera.
He's a
not
culture
the black man's camera.
Yeah.
It's a culture vultures. You don't ask Jay-Z these questions.
Freddie Figures. That can't be his name. That's gotta be a rap name or something, man. That ain't his real name.
Freddie Figures.
Oh man.
He look like a rapper too, man.
He looks
Thing
like
from
a,
Florida. Yeah, that ain't his
Yo,
real name.
rappers can't have
he looks
cell
like
phone
a
companies.
rapper.
No, but I mean they gonna use their real name for the. I mean, come on, that can't be his real name, though.
Figure Wireless, son.
I mean, his
Master
wife's name
P
is
has
Figures,
the
too, so I
hookup.
guess his name is Figures.
I mean, Master P did have the hookup.
True that.
I'm just saying,
Who's checking out that I got the hookup too?
we all are at a certain age where we met a lot of people in our life, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all know anybody with the last name Figures?
Major. That's the only one.
Major Figures.
Yeah, that's us.
Major
Yeah,
Figures.
that's us.
Yeah, that's
That marketing plan was me. What do you mean?
they got Roy Ayers on the track.
Who did you say?
You say Roy Ayers on the track? What did you say?
Roy Ayers. I thought you said Warren Hands. I was like, I'm knowing. I'm lacking.
Man.
Roy Ayers.
Yes. So with that said, guys, before we get out of here, PL, where can the wonderful people find you online?
At Parker PL Lewiz with a Z everywhere.
Word up. And Haas?
Twitter is Haas HAS_LO, and on Instagram's Anwar _ANWAR high sign. One word, no account.
All right, and cool. And then, of course, Arckatron, where can the wonderful people find you?
You can find me at ARCKATRON.com, and that's Arckatron anywhere on platforms, social media, Universal, Multiverse, everywhere. Holla at me.
Multiverse.
Multiverse!
And that's right, man. Yo, man. And yo, man.
And
we all on Spotify, man.
and
We on
to
Apple
my
Music, man.
metaphysical right or left today, where can they find you, Mr. NERDSoul?
NERD SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all in them streets. On Spotify, just like these other gentlemen. Go in there, just search us up, listen to it a whole bunch, and then get that stream dollar. And then buy it, download it, get that download dollar. And then also
What up, man?
check out the podcast.
Appreciate it.
And
For the babies, man.
Yeah, try to feed these kids.
How's low?
Real though.
AS, man. -LO on that Spotify, man. Arckatron, man.
Spotify. Spotify.
TL Lewis, man, on the Apple Music and the Spotify, man. Run us up, man. Run me up,
Talk
man.
about it.
Yeah. So
Talk
of course,
about it.
from us,
We need them.
thank
We
you for
need
watching.
them quarantine spins.
Quarantine
We need
spins.
them quarantine
We need them
spins.
quarantine spins, man.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
real quick, has everybody been making music or being creative in some way during the quarantine?
Yeah.
Nope.
I have.
I have a bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
I have. I've been getting it in a little bit.
I'm thinking about doing a live stream though soon.
See. Get
Yo,
that
run the
quarantine
live
music
stream up, man. Arckatron, man.
Season 4, FNF.
True.
Quarantine, man.
I might do it on YouTube this
Quarantine, man.
time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
might be on
Speaking of
YouTube.
quarantine, real quick, not to hijack you, but we did a little COVID-19 posse cut,
Ooh.
and I might have to throw that to you so you can put it in the description. It's on Bandcamp, and what we're doing is we're taking all of the proceeds and donating it to No Kid Hungry. So I should pass that off to you.
Nice. So guys, he'll hit me with the link, and you'll be able to see it down there. So
Sure.
Yeah.
So
down there.
that said, thank you for chilling with us, hollering at us. We'll holler at you down in them comments. Let's talk about Jay-Z and all the craziness that we spoke about. And of course, from us to you, we're saying, you ready? Peace.
Peace and woo for you.
Woo.
Oh, woo. Woo. I can't do
Thanks.
it.
Man, yeah.
We need them quarantine strength shit. Yeah. We need them quarantine spins, baby. Yeah.
All right, y'all, we out.
Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe.
Peace.
Yeah. Peace.